Good afternoon, I'm Matt from theshavingcadre.com, otherwise known as Lukey3262. Doing an afternoon shave today. Today's software is going to be brought to you by Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations, her Vetiver shaving soap. This is the herb infused, the hard soap, and it comes with a cute little dragonfly on it. This soap I've not tried before. I've tried her premium shaving soap. Now this soap I won as the, I think it was the April winner of the weight loss challenge on theshavingcadre.com. So thank you very much, Lisa. This is very much appreciated. And then her balm today I'm going to be using as well. I do not have a Vetiver aftershave splash. I used to use the fine fresh vetiver, but for whatever reason, fine aftershaves cause me to have like really bad skin irritation. It's just something in their aftershaves gets me every time. So I'm going to use TDS's Patchouli vetiver. It's similar, so I'm gonna use that. And then for my hardware today, I'm gonna kind of mix it up a little. I did a bunch of honing last night. I honed up 4 razors, and I've got a bunch more razors to hone. But I'm gonna start off my shave on one side of my face with a Boker King Cutter from my friend Milk Crate from the forums. I had this honed and shaved with it my last shave, but it just wasn't up to snuff. So I took it back down to 4K, 8K, and then I finished it on a calico cream, a calico cream from Arkansas, and then also I finished it on jasper too. So calico cream as a intermediate stone, and then to the jasper. And then I'm also going to shave with a more new to me razor. I got this for helping a lady categorize and price her razors from when her husband passed away. She gave me this Edv Neiström Swedish straight razor. This is I think my only Neiström that I've used. It looks a lot like a Halgestrand MK number 4. Very similar, but you know, I think it's actually thinner. This thing is really thinly ground. And when I honed it, I went 1K, 5K, 8K, and then straight to the jasper. It just seemed like it wanted to come together. The bevel got set on it so quick, and it didn't really need a whole lot. So we're gonna see how this one shaves today too. So I think I'll do one side or the other with each razor throughout the shave to make sure that we're in good shape. All right, and then my brush today, Sorentino brushwork synthetic. I love this brush. It's one of my favorites. And hopefully Eric is still producing more brushes and I can get a hold of more sometime in the future. He is just amazing. I've seen some of his work recently on the forums in the form of a composite brush, I guess a wood composite. And wow, he produces some cool looking brushes. So do yourself a favor and look up Sorentino Brushworks. He is an artisan on theshavingcadre.com. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my brush wet. I hadn't even done that yet. Not that you really need to soak a synthetic brush. There we go. And I did lightly soak the Lisa's Natural soap, the Vetiver. But I'm gonna go ahead and load kind of heavy today. So I'm gonna give it a full minute because it is a hard soap and it's actually loading pretty good. I've not used this one before, so like a lot of times they say, load it like you hate it whenever you first try a soap. I would hate to not use enough product and then have a bad experience, but wow, it's already, I think I'm 20 seconds in, it's already spilling out a bunch of soap, so I don't think a whole minute is going to be necessary for this. But I've been shaving with some pretty soft soaps for the last month. I've only been shaving with the TDS shaving soaps, which all 16 of them were fantastic, by the way. The only one that I wasn't a massive fan of was the anise scent, only because I'm not a massive black licorice fan. But you know what? It has its place. It's different. You know, it'd be kind of cool to use around Halloween time. Kind of just a completely different scent than I'm used to. But very, very happy with my journey with the TDS shaving soaps from Belarus. And looks like I'm right at a minute, and this soap is just crazy thick. Looking forward to lathering this. This is going to be good. And this soap, I was kind of impressed when it comes in this smaller metal container. And inside the metal container, it has the soap, which is pressed with the dragonfly, and it's actually wrapped in tissue paper, which is really cool. And then it has a really nice sticker on top too. So it's a really nice presentation soap. I mean, if you're giving this one as a gift to somebody, you could, it's definitely a high class appeal whenever you receive it. Like, I got soap all over the outside of the container, so I'm rinsing it off. So I will go ahead and get started. All right. Now, Lisa's premium soap that I've tried, the Irish Green Tweed, I believe, I believe it's Irish Green Tweed. It's a lather balm. It's a really nice soap. Wow, the scent's nice. Very nice vetiver. Very nice natural vetiver scent. But anyway, really like the soaps that I've tried from her before. And I really like her balm. Her balm's a kind of a thicker balm, and it you only need just a little bit, and it soaks in really well. Now, what's going on with us? Well, we had plans to go to the fair last night, or go to the carnival. We've got what's called a firecracker fair or carnival here in local town called Festus here in Missouri. And we were gonna go, but my little boy fell asleep early last night, so we never made it. So the plan is to go over to my mother's house today, barbecue for her, and then we'll stay, hang out, and end up going to Firecracker Festival later in the evening, watch some fireworks, ride a few rides. All right. Soap worked up real nice, plenty on the brush. Not super thick, but you do not need a super thick soap when you are shaving with a straight razor. So this will work. Ooh. And I dropped my brush. Sorry about that, guys. I went to set my brush down and slipped out of my fingers because it was a little wet and slippery, and bounced off my bath mat and landed right on top of our plunger, which is next to the toilet. So yeah, I went ahead and rinsed it off real well and re-lathered. So we're back to square one. I'll go ahead and start the shave. I'm gonna try to hopefully discern the edge on the Boker King Cutter for my friend Tim. And I can tell you right off the bat, this edge is much better. Awesome. There we have it. First pass on that side of the face with the Boker King Cutter was a success. And I may, depending on what Tim says, I may tone that edge down just a hair. That thing is, it's a laser right now. So it is perfect. Now we're going to switch over to the Edv Neiström. Any of my Swedish viewers, if I'm saying that incorrectly, please correct me. I believe I've heard other people say Neiström before, but I could be incorrect. Looks like while I was getting set up to start the video again, my lather dried just a hair, so I add a little water. There we go. Wow. Now that King Cutter is a thin ground blade. This Neiström, that's something else. I know that some of the Swedish manufacturers were able to make some of the absolute thinnest grinds, but this one is pretty exceptional. Just listen. Very smooth, exceptionally easy to use. Very nice. I find that the when you do use in my honing progression, if you use the Calico Cream hone, you're going to end up with an edge that's a little bit more frighteningly scary. It's still a comfortable edge, but you can feel there's not much play between a great shave and a disastrous one. The reason I used that one was I struggled to get the heel on this King Cutter to really take a good edge, and so I ended up using that intermediary stone because I don't know if my Jasper wasn't liking it or it wasn't liking my Jasper. But anyway, I took it back to 4K and that helped. I saw the edge came together a lot better under the loop. And yeah, well, I like that scent. That's nice. And the soap is performing really well. It's very slick. You know, I dropped my brush. Protective, it's nice. And if I didn't mention, this is my first use of this soap. Now the Neiström, it only has the Jasper edge on it. It didn't seem like it needed an intermediary stone whenever I was honing it. Yeah, I think depending on what Tim says, I think I might back this guy off just a hair. It's more than sharp. Switch over the Neiström. This is a Neiström number 62, by the way. My understanding is Neiström didn't stick to any specific numbers, but is very comparable to an MK number 4. The tang is a little thinner than an MK number 4, and the grind is definitely thinner. The MK number 4 has the same grind as an MK31, and they're thin, but nowhere near as thin as this. This is, wow. Okay. So we are rolling into the last week of the 6-month Shaving Cadre weight loss challenge. I'm down about 30 pounds. I'm a little bummed because for the last 2 months I've kind of been stalled out at 180, 179. And actually I weighed in at 184 this morning. So oh well. Sounds like somebody's going to come away with a nice prize at the end. I know the monthly prize is going to be a set of Sterling shave soap, Aftershave and soap, and the owners of the Shaving Cadre they are going to be providing a grand prize to the person that had the most overall weight loss for the whole period. By percentage, that is. Now, this is our second year doing this. It's been pretty great. I know it was really helpful last year. A whole lot of us had a lot of COVID weight to lose. And a whole lot of great decisions have been made. I think my biggest downfall this year that prevented me from getting further than I wanted was I did not press myself with moving into the new house and changing position at my job. I did not press myself to start working out again. And I know that that's my biggest stumbling block. I'm sure I'd be down in the 170s at some point if I was working out regular. Other than walks and getting out on the weekends and things like that, I haven't done much. But last year, I incorporated high intensity interval training into my routine. And let me tell you what, I mean, that changed my body profile big time. And that was, I was doing really well with that. Up until I kind of hurt my hip with working out. I was working out too hard, I guess. And then I went into the fall for wrestling season because I was a full-time assistant coach in the fall time. And hurt my ankle, hurt my foot, and just couldn't get back on the horse. Woo! Toe of this razor, sharp. Don't get me wrong, all of it's sharp. All right. I think I'm just going to finish up with this razor instead of switching over. Ooh, looks like I gave myself a little weeper on my upper lip. Like I said, it felt real sharp right there. Tell you what, Lisa's Natural is great. Both of these razors are perfect today. Albeit the Boker is a little bit of a razor, but that's all right. Kind of a quick shave for me. I'm in about 15 minutes. Plenty of slickness left. I'd say that's it, guys. Great shave. Thank you, Lisa from Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations. Fantastic soap you've got there. Between the two, the premium and this herb-infused hard soap, let's see if I can find the premium. Of course not. Here it is. Premium formula. I think I actually like this one a little better. It's got a much thicker, creamier lather, in my opinion, but very nice. Very, very, very nice. Wipe off both my razors, make sure they're both dry. And I think I will take this one back just a hair on the Jasper. All right. Now, as I always mention, please like and subscribe, and check out the other channels, shaving related channels, on the shavingcadre.com. We got a bunch of guys producing videos, including Handlebarber Dave, Finster Shaves, Scuttle Soap, Long Haul Tanker, Kirk, I'm sorry, the straight, it'll come to me, the Cutthroat Journey, should be the Cutthroat Journey, gosh, I hope it is, apologize to you, Kirk, and many more, including Nurse Dave, you know, he's great, but yeah, check out our channels on YouTube. We work pretty hard and have a lot of fun doing these videos back and forth. And you can always check us all out, having a great time on the shavingcadre.com, of course. It's a great forum. We take care of our own. We have a great time. A lot of training and fun going on there. And then going to be using the TDS Patchouli Vetiver. Very nice. Not an exact match by any means with the Patchouli, but definitely has that natural vetiver to it. Oh yeah. And then I'll finish up with Lisa's Aftershave Balm, which I slathered in shaving cream earlier due to my shaving brush accident. Like I said, it's a thicker balm, very soothing, has a lovely vetiver scent, not super strong, not tacky, it's great, I love it. All right, well guys, I guess that does it for my shave. As always, thanks for coming by. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. It's always fun working with you guys. Please comment. Tell me what's going on. What do you think? What do you think about these products? What do you think about these razors? Talk to me. I enjoy chatting in the comments. And if you want to see something in the future from me, let me know. Behind me, I've got my lineup for my next few shaves. I'm going to be using a Crabtree and Evelyn, a vintage Crabtree and Evelyn Mysore sandalwood. And then we're going to be using the Sterling Eucalyptus Mint and the CBL Shaving Soaps Premium Tallow Master Barber Dragon's Pub, which that's one of my favorite scents. In fact, I gotta smell it right now. That's a cool scent. Oh, fantastic scent. So please tune in the next 3 shaves. You get to see those. And guys, I guess I'll shave with you later. Have a great weekend, okay?